American Clint Eastwood is one of the most famous movie stars and directors in history. Born on May 31, 1930 in San Francisco, California, Eastwood began his career in the entertainment industry in the 1950s. He was known for his cool appearance, temperament and diverse acting skills. Before entering the world of cinema, Eastwood served in the United States Navy during World War II, then worked as an aircraft controller before turning to acting. He began his acting career with small roles on television, before attracting major attention with his role as Rowdy Yates on the television series Rawhide from 1959 to 1965. However, Eastwood's big break did not come until he played the man with no name in Sergio Leone's series of spaghetti westerns, including A Fistful of Dollars, 1964, For a Few Dollars More, 1965, and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, 1966. With these roles, Eastwood became an icon of the Western film genre and achieved global recognition. Eastwood then turned to directing and producing, with his directorial career beginning with the film play Misty for Me, 1971. He directed and starred in many successful films such as High Plains Drifter, 1973, The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, and Unforgiven, 1992, for which he won the Academy Award for Best Picture. In addition to his film career, Eastwood is also an active politician, serving as mayor of the city of Carmel by the Sea in California from 1986 to 1988. He has also participated in many causes from philanthropic and a big supporter of the film industry. With more than 6 decades in the film industry, Clint Eastwood continues to be a respected icon and author of cinematic art, with great influence not only in the US but around the world. In addition to his film career, Clint Eastwood also has diversity in expressing his talent. He is also a musician and has written and performed many scores for his films. These music often accompany the romantic or suspenseful atmosphere in the scenes of his famous films. Besides, Eastwood is also very famous for his economic and effective working style in the film industry. He often manages and produces his films very seriously, often working with limited budgets but still delivering works of high quality and attracting large audiences. Also worth noting, Eastwood not only worked in the Western genre but also participated in many different film projects, including action films, psychological dramas, and crime films. With this diversity, he has demonstrated impressive acting and directing abilities over the decades. Even though he is old, Clint Eastwood continues to work hard in the film industry. He not only directs and acts but is also a creator and tirelessly devoted to the art of cinema. In addition to his career in the film industry, Clint Eastwood also has a colorful personal life. He has been married twice and has 5 children, 3 by marriage and 2 by his current wife, Dina Eastwood. His family has always been considered stable and close. Eastwood is also famous for his passion for extracurricular activities. He is a golf enthusiast and regularly participates in major golf tournaments, and is even one of the best golfers among Hollywood artists. Not only an actor and director, Eastwood is also a hero in the hearts of fans thanks to his status as a strong man, full of personality and always upholding his principles. His career left a deep mark on the film industry and continues to be honored today. It is also worth noting that in addition to his work in the film industry and artistic activities, Clint Eastwood also regularly participates in charity activities and social work. He has contributed to many charities, including organizations that support military personnel and their families. Eastwood is also a strong supporter of environmental protection and animal protection projects. He has participated in many campaigns to protect precious natural areas and supported educational programs on environmental conservation. Clint Eastwood's career and life were not only about success in the film industry, but also about diversity, philanthropy, and commitment to community and society. He is an icon not only in art but also in the field of charity and society. One of the greatest sadnesses in Clint Eastwood's life was the loss of his only daughter, Francesca Eastwood, in 1996. Francesca was Eastwood's youngest daughter, born in a relationship with his first woman. Yours, Roxanne Tunis. Francesca, although not famous, is still an important part of Eastwood's life. Francesca's death when she was only 25 years old was a huge shock to him and his family. Francesca died of suicide by shooting herself in the head at her home in California. This loss was not only painful for Eastwood, but also one of the greatest challenges he had ever faced in his life. After this heartbreaking event, Eastwood and his family had to deal with their grief and work to recover. Although he went through difficult times, Eastwood continued to work and maintain his spirit in his film career and social activities. The loss of Francesca left a deep mark on the hearts of Eastwood and his family, and they will forever remember her with love and memories. Although Francesca Eastwood was a part of his life, this loss did not stop Eastwood from continuing his work and life. Instead, he used this traumatic experience as motivation to become stronger and at the same time more appreciative of life and family. As part of his recovery, Eastwood may have sought healing and solace in work, creativity, and support from family and friends. Being creative and creating works of art may have helped him find new meaning and purpose in life, as well as help him face sadness in a positive way. The loss of Francesca Eastwood was not only a personal challenge but also a reminder of the value of life and family relationships. It may also have made Eastwood more sensitive to those around him and encouraged him to foster connection and care in his family and community like never before. It can also be seen that the loss of Francesca Eastwood helped Clint Eastwood become more insightful about psychological and emotional issues, as well as motivated him to show compassion and sympathy for those who others are facing similar pain and loss. Additionally, this traumatic event may have placed him in the position of a father and a man with greater responsibility towards his remaining children and family members. This may have motivated him to seek ways to show them special love and care, as well as impart valuable lessons about strength and patience in the face of their challenges. Life. Although this sadness may never completely disappear, it may have helped Clint Eastwood become stronger and more understanding of the value of life and love in all situations. Clint Eastwood often keeps information about his private life secret and rarely shares much about his personal relationships with the public. However, it seems that he expressed his love for his daughter through actions and gestures rather than through direct statements. In interviews and public statements, Eastwood may have referred to Francesca with praise and pride in her growth and success. Although not a direct statement of love, these words may have been his way of expressing his deep affection and special care for his daughter. Additionally, in everyday life, Eastwood could have spent time and focus on Francesca, sharing special moments and building a strong and warm relationship. His presence and support may have been the clearest expression of love and intimacy between him and his daughter. Although he is not someone who often shares about his personal life, it can be seen that Clint Eastwood has deep care and love for his daughter through his daily actions and gestures. His frequent spending of time with Francesca, whether at work or in family life, as well as his support and encouragement of her in her personal projects and interests were a clear expression of love. For his daughter. Furthermore, in his public statements, Eastwood may have expressed pride and joy in reference to Francesca, her achievements and her development. These words, although not directly about love, express the deep care and affection he has for his daughter. In short, although not words, Clint Eastwood's actions and gestures are often the clearest expression of his love and affection for his daughter. Clint Eastwood has participated in many successful films and left a mark in the hearts of audiences. Below are some famous films that made his A Fistful of Dollars, 1964, the first Western in Sergio Leone's The Man with No Name series, catapulting Eastwood to international stardom. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, 1966, Sergio Leone's classic Western in which Eastwood plays the role of a mysterious and tough character. Dirty Harry, 1971, the opening film in the series about Inspector Harry Callahan, one of the most famous characters in Eastwood's career and in cinema history. Unforgiven, 1992, directed and starring Clint Eastwood. This film won many prestigious awards such as the Academy Award for Best Picture and Best Director. $1 Million Baby, 2004. This film, directed by and starring Eastwood, won 4 Academy Awards, including the Academy Award for Best Picture and the Academy Award for Best Actor. Gran Torino, 2008. Eastwood not only directed but also starred in this film, a story of liberation and final life events. Mystic River, 2003. Directed by Clint Eastwood. This film was highly appreciated for both its acting and script, earning him an Oscar nomination for Best Director. These films not only made Clint Eastwood's name but also left a deep mark in cinema history. One of the quotes that Clint Eastwood is often associated with and can be considered his favorite is, "Go ahead, make." This sentence was expressed by Eastwood through the character Harry Callahan in the movie Sudden Impact, 1983, the 4th part of the Dirty Harry series. This sentence shows the bravery, determination and strength of Callahan's character, and became one of the most famous and classic quotes in cinema history. The loss of a daughter can be one of the greatest challenges a father can face. In the case of Clint Eastwood, the loss of Francesca Eastwood certainly caused a profound and indescribable grief. Losing a daughter is not only the loss of a family member but also the loss of a part of yourself. It is the loss of the dreams, hopes and memories that father and daughter shared. Her daughter's optimism, joy and smile could have been a source of great encouragement and happiness in Eastwood's life. After this traumatic event, Eastwood may have faced pain and emptiness, along with anxiety and doubts about his feelings and decisions. This loss may have changed the way Eastwood evaluated family life and relationships, and may have influenced his approach to future relationships. Although difficult and sad, over time, Clint Eastwood has found a way to recover and continue to live, carrying the memories and love of Francesca in his heart. Enduring and overcoming the loss of a daughter can be a difficult and painful journey. During this process, Clint Eastwood may have sought support from family, friends and other resources to help him get through this difficult period. Francesca's loss may have motivated Eastwood to seek deeper meaning and value in his life and work. He may have sought to enjoy each moment and create more meaningful works of art, possibly as a way to commemorate and remember Francesca. Additionally, this loss may have also inspired Eastwood to support charities or participate in social causes, to create a positive influence in the community and help alleviate pain for others. Although this loss may forever be an inseparable part of Eastwood's life, it is possible that over time, he has learned to live more closely with the memories and love of Francesca, and continue to look forward with hope and optimism. At the age of 90, Clint Eastwood can continue to participate in a variety of activities, although his physical condition may be reduced. Based on his career and lifestyle, here are some activities he may regularly participate in. Film directing and production. Eastwood may continue to work in the film industry, directing and producing new films. Although he will likely be reduced in terms of production, he can still play a management and support role in the production process. Acting. Despite his advanced age, Eastwood can still participate in acting projects, whether in large or small roles. He may participate in movies, TV shows or other projects in the entertainment industry. Participate in charitable activities. Eastwood can devote his time and talents to support charitable organizations and social causes. He has done this in the past and may continue into his advanced age. Golf. Eastwood is a golf lover and is able to spend time relaxing and enjoying this hobby at an advanced age. Writing. He can focus on writing, be it writing scripts, books, or articles on film art and life. Time with family and friends. Finally, he can spend more time with family and friends, enjoying special moments and sharing memories with them. Francesca Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's youngest daughter, died in February 1996. She was born to Roxanne Tunis, Eastwood's first lady. Francesca died at the age of 25 and her death was confirmed to be a suicide by shooting herself in the head at her home in California. This traumatic event was one of the greatest challenges that Clint Eastwood faced in his life. Francesca died at the age of 25 by committing suicide by shooting herself in the head at her home in California. Information about her personal life is private and does not often share with the public about her relationships. Here are some of Clint Eastwood's love relationships that are publicly known. Relationship with Roxanne Tunis. Roxanne Tunis was Clint Eastwood's first woman, and they had a relationship in the early years of his career. Marriage to Maggie Johnson. Clint Eastwood married Maggie Johnson in 1953, and they had 2 sons together, Kyle and Scott. However, they divorced in 1984 after more than 30 years of marriage. Relationship with Sondra Locke. Clint Eastwood and Sondra Locke, an actress, had a long-term relationship in the 1970s and 1980s. Locke also often appeared in films that Eastwood directed. Relationship with Frances Fisher. Frances Fisher, an actress, was Clint Eastwood's girlfriend in the late 1980s and early 1990s. They had a son together, Francesca Eastwood. Marriage to Dina Eastwood. Clint Eastwood married Dina Eastwood for the second time in 1996. They have a daughter together, Morgan Eastwood. However, they separated in 20. Additionally, after separating from Dina Eastwood, it was reported that he had a relationship with another woman, but the details of this relationship were not made public. Clint Eastwood's lifestyle is described as private and secretive. He usually keeps his life private and does not often share with the public about his daily activities. However, through published information and images, as well as information from news and media sources, we can see some common characteristics of Clint Eastwood's lifestyle. Focus on work. Eastwood is known to be a hard worker and dedicated to the art of cinema. He has worked long hours in the film industry, not only as an actor and director but also producing and working on various projects. Loves golf. Clint Eastwood is a golf lover and often plays golf in his free time. He is often seen participating in golf tournaments and frequents famous golf courses. Pragmatic and frugal. Despite being successful in his career and earning a lot of money, Clint Eastwood is known to be a pragmatic and frugal person. He usually lives a simple life and does not like to show off. Passion for arts and culture. Eastwood also demonstrates a passion for arts and culture through his interests in watching movies, reading books, and participating in arts and cultural events. Enjoying family life. Although he maintains a private lifestyle, Eastwood is known to be a loving and caring father and grandfather. He often spends time with his children and fosters close family relationships. Clint Eastwood's legacy includes major contributions to film, music, and culture. Here are some parts of his legacy. Film career. Clint Eastwood is one of the most important figures in film history. He has played the main role in many famous films, and his direction has also brought many prestigious awards, including the Oscar. Films like The Good, The Bad and the Ugly, Dirty Harry, Unforgiven, and $1 Million Baby have together created an inseparable part of cinema history. Director and producer. In addition to acting, Clint Eastwood is also a famous director and producer. He has directed and produced many successful films, which have earned him many prestigious awards and praise from both audiences and critics. Music. Eastwood is also a talented musician and composer. He has composed and performed many scores for his films, and has won many awards and nominations for his musical work. Charitable and social activities. Eastwood has also contributed to many charitable organizations.
Aktiven Fenster, also die sprechenden, das wird dann nachher aber dann auch nochmal zugeschnitten, falls da jemand aus Versehen mit drauf ist. Da sorgen wir dafür, dass nur die richtigen nachher auf der Aufzeichnung drauf ist. Genau. Sie haben sich hoffentlich aufgeschrieben, über welche Themen heute unbedingt gesprochen werden sollte. Notieren Sie sich und merken Sie sich bitte die Fragen, die Sie haben. Sie haben auch gemerkt, falls Sie das Handy nebenbei noch offen hatten, ich habe auch zwischendurch die Mentimeter-Umfrage weitergeklickt. Das heißt, Sie können jetzt jederzeit dann Ihre Frage auch direkt bei Mentimeter dort reingeben. Den Code den schreibe ich Ihnen auch gleich nochmal ganz kurz in den Chat. Das ist der hier, menti.com, und mit dem Code 440492 können Sie jederzeit Ihre Rückfragen einstellen. Das wird meine Aufgabe sein, die an der richtigen Stelle dann einzuspielen. Jetzt allerdings übergebe ich erstmal an Dr. Wilfried Kretschmer von der Deutschen Schulakademie. Herr Dr. Kretschmer, können Sie uns hören? Und wenn ja, haben Sie Ihr Mikrofon angeschaltet?
Ja, jetzt habe ich mein Mikrofon angeschaltet. Ja, also nochmal herzlichen Dank dafür, dass Sie hier mitmachen. Das ist ja für uns auch jetzt das dritte Mal und ein neues Format, wo wir als Schulakademie also in dieser, ich sage es mal so, Corona-Krise nicht nur ein bisschen Unterstützung und Austausch und Hilfe anbieten wollen, sondern wir wollen auch, und das ist unser weitergehendes Ziel, diese Corona-Krise oder das, was sie mit dem deutschen Schulwesen gerade aktuell macht, auch etwas längerfristig bearbeiten. Wir stellen nämlich fest oder glauben festzustellen, dass sich so strukturelle Aspekte des deutschen Schulwesens oder der deutschen Schule in besonderer Weise jetzt in dieser Situation zeigen. Und wir möchten eigentlich daraus lernen, dahingehend, dass wir das, was gut ist, möglichst bewahren und verstärken und intensivieren, aber auch eben diese Erfahrungen, die wir jetzt sammeln, nutzen, um strukturelle Verbesserungen anzuregen, mit Preisträgerschulen und mit Schulen darüber hinaus in diesen Feldern zu arbeiten und auch Beispiele guter Praxis eben diesbezüglich zu entwickeln. So viel vielleicht zum Einstieg. Wir haben als Schulakademie eine Positionierung unternommen. Das wird gerade eingespielt. Der Titel ist Schule und Corona, alte Routinen überwinden, aus der Krise lernen, wo wir genau das, was ich versucht habe, eben kurz zu beschreiben, noch mal etwas ausführlicher dargestellt haben und kommentiert haben. Wir sehen vieles oder wir glauben vieles zu sehen. Inzwischen gibt es ja auch die ersten empirischen Untersuchungen, wie Eltern mit dieser Krise zurechtkommen, wie Schulen darauf reagieren, wie Kinder und Jugendliche das erleben. Und das ist der Hintergrund eben unserer Aktivitäten mit dem Ziel, eben möglichst viel daraus zu lernen. So viel vielleicht vorweg.
Dann geht der Staffelstab auch direkt wieder rüber, und zwar nach Flensburg an Volker Masur, der uns einen kurzen 5-minütigen Input geben wird. Und bitte. Hören können wir Sie noch nicht.
Also im Moment in einer gefühlt sehr, sehr unsicheren Situation. Und die Hauptfrage, die wir uns stellen, ist, wann ist es endlich wieder so, wie es früher einmal war? Oder wie können wir auch in dieser Situation ein Klima der Ruhe und Gelassenheit entstehen lassen? Unsicherheit ist oft mit Gefühlen von Unbehagen und auch Angst verbunden. Vielleicht mal weiter bitte, die nächste Folie. Wir sehen hier die Unsicherheit, das ist einfach ein Synonym für Finder, genau. Ein weiter bitte. Edward Munk hat das eindrucksvoll beschrieben. Wir erleben ganz konkrete Angst im Moment. Wir erleben Existenzängste, vielleicht nicht so, weil wir Beamte sind, aber wir kennen sicherlich Leute, die Existenzängste haben und sogar auch Lebensängste. Darf ich in die Schule gehen? Was passiert, wenn mein Partner vielleicht krank ist und ich